First lesson you learn from this book is actually written on the first page, the cover of the book, which is build, don't talk. Whatever you have to build and whatever your idea is, don't talk about that, just build it. So there's a very famous quote that ideas are shit if you're not executing them. So guys, let's begin. So the first lesson which I learned from this book is appreciate every little win, which is preface of this book, which is little accomplishment. So from my 18th birthday, I actually appreciated myself and I was grateful about my active action taking. And guys, life is all about small accomplishment, small wins. I learned this one lesson from within, which is every win is a win, no matter how small and how big it is. And there's one thing which you need to understand is, guys, all the big successes, all the overnight successes are the compounding result of every small wins which we actually take through our consistent action. And that's what is our today's second lesson, that is show up daily. Because Raj Shamani talk about the one lesson which is Rome wasn't built in one day. So it is a very big example. So you need to understand, if I am creating a videos, if you go back and you just watch my first video, which was recorded and uploaded in December 2022. After uploading one video, I had 5 subscribers, and yes, those are my friends, was my brother's account. And yeah, very personally, I know like it was something that is my small win, because yes, if people are subscribing my channel, that could be a little win. And slowly, for every single subscriber, we are getting our 8th month and 9th month in all over the journey. We saw every person who is coming on our channel, and to be honest, we are very grateful that every single person subscribe our channel, because right now I have 328 subscribers and I'm really very grateful about that. Maybe my subscribers increasing, and that's a very good sign that people are loving and getting the value from it. So if you're someone who is actually getting value from our channel, make sure you subscribe our channel. Now let's talk about the third lesson, is that admit what is your problem. So a lot of time when you are looking for solution, you actually don't admit your problem. Let's suppose you are someone who think like, okay, you procrastinate a lot, but you are not actually admitting that you procrastinate. You're like, okay, I'm not procrastinating, I'm someone who's productive. If you are procrastinating, admit it. That's what I admit in my last video, where I talk about that I am productive for 24/7. But to be honest, a lot of time I feel like I'm not productive, and mostly what I focus is on deep work. So if you are someone who is not working for overall day, focus on that very specific amount of time, maybe 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hours, and give the deep work where you have the maximum focus on the work, where you focus on completing that work through your full potential. And I apply a very basic principle, is that so start your day by completing your most prioritized work, which was my last video. If you remember how I uploaded my last video, it was edited in the morning and then I uploaded it on evening. So if you remember, make sure you comment below. So yeah, I was talking about, if you have any problem, just admit it. Because when you admit it, your brain will actually focus on solving that problem. Let's suppose you are not productive, or you procrastinate, or if you have any addiction, just admit that you have that problem. When you admit the problem, your brain will think about the solution. Now you will start looking for the solutions. And when you start looking for the solution, you actually find a way to solve that. Now the chapter number 6, Raj Shamani talk about how to get rich. So if you remember, there was a one video of mine where I talk about luck. There are 4 types of luck. One is blind luck, then luck from motion, luck from awareness, and luck from uniqueness. Meet as many people as you can. So you want to build some connection with industry people. You need to meet a lot of people, build connection, build real world connection, make friends in the industry. And that's where you build luck from motion. So there's a one lesson which I learned when I was reading about how this book was written, where Raj Shamani talk about, if you don't love work, so delegate this work with someone who actually love it. So yeah, Raj Shamani don't love writing this book. And yes, if you don't like writing a book, give this task to someone who know how to write the book. So Raj Shamani created a complete book in a format which he loved. But yes, that was actually a very bad formatted. There was no structure. There was nothing conciseness. But Raj Shamani gave it to a ghostwriter, and that ghostwriter stylized this whole book and converted this book actually a book which is readable. And yes, this book is actually written in a format which actually very great. So if you're someone who wanted to read about this book, I have mentioned a link in the description. Go and check it out. And yes, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Now Raj Shamani talk about another lesson, that is have a vision, and that is be okay with not knowing everything at the beginning. So you need to understand this thing, like, okay, if you're starting something new, and if someone who had done this thing, and if that person is telling you something, or if you're not asking with them, believe me guys, you need to be someone who feel like, okay, you don't know anything. When you have this minded that you don't know anything, you will keep focus on learning more and more. And when you start learning more and more, you actually improving. And not just you are improving, but you are getting better in the journey, because the more you ask question, the more you get better. The Raj Shamani talk about is the hardest thing is start. A lot of time you remember, okay, if you're someone who is watching this video, just Tell me this one single thing. What is your biggest goal you decided for this year? Maybe you decided that you will start a YouTube channel. Maybe you decided that you will start an agency this year. Maybe you decided that okay, I will start graphic designing. Maybe you decided that you will start freelancing. But tell me one single thing. Have you started yet? A lot of you will say, no, I haven't. I'm just thinking about it. I'm planning about it. But have you started it? And that's the point. So starting is the hardest part. And do you know what is the second most hardest thing is? Is keep going, showing up every single day, that you are coming on the again at the same place and showing yourself again and again. You're coming back and making videos. Even you are not getting views, even you're not getting subscribers, but you still came at the same place and create videos that make you stand out. And guys, when I talk about this thing now, so Raj Shamani talk about a very basic principle for anyone who is a creator on any, if you're on a social media. So try to provide as much value as you can. So guys, I am trying to provide the free value to you through my the Harsh Voice 2.0. If you don't know about that, make sure you check the link which I have mentioned in the description, or you'll find in the pinned comment about the Harsh Voice 2.0. The Harsh Voice 2.0 is a series which contain 5-minute problem solving videos which actually help you to get ahead. Every single day we try to create one video for that. But yes, you are not asking questions, so make sure you ask question as a query on the Harshwise 2.0 so that we could focus more providing value. So Raj Shamani talk about how to become a great public speaker, which a lot of you can relate, because yes, we all have this dream of becoming more confident, becoming more, we want to become a public speaker, that we are on stage, we speak something. And if you have seen me in the videos, I love to, get on the stage or get on front of the class to speak. The first lesson we talk about is never use word people don't understand. So just to show off, if you're using words which people don't understand, believe me, you will become a joke, because not a lot of people will understand what you're actually speaking. And also when you're on stage and you are actually speaking something or you are giving a speech, ask question. The way I ask you question, like, are you enjoying this video or not? If you're really enjoying it, let me know in the comments. And guys, if you learn something from this video, make sure you're writing on your notes, and whatever you write on the note, click a pic of that, share on your socials, tag the Harshwise if you are sharing on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Just tag me, and when you tag me, I will get to know, okay, you are watching my videos. And guys, this was the final lesson, that if you are someone who is active on social media, whatever they are teaching, just create notes of them, write it down on a paper, and make sure you tag them. When you tag them, they feel more happy. When I see you're tagging me after creating a notes, it will make me feel like, okay, I have teach you something, I have provided some value to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Harsh and you're watching the Harshwise. This was Build Don't Talk by Raj Shamani. I haven't completed this book yet. Basic principle you need to understand before reading any book is that these books are not your curriculum book. So you don't need to complete this book. So learn the book until and unless you love it. And if you don't, just change the book or read something else. Guys, if you want to buy this book, I have mentioned a link in the description, so you can go and buy from that. So watch this video to understand what this channel is all about, and check this video where I talk about how to use ChatGPT and what are some greatest prompt for you which can make you far more better.